Okay. So, last time our adventurers were discussing their personal lives a bit more to their newcomer Dewey, and some turned their backs and instead looked inward in their solace. Henrik was especially open, letting another churchgoer know about the atrocities of Ethos that were happening right under their noses. A quick remark to the captain was made, and he is now keeping a close eye on them all. After a fight was effectively dodged by a giant octopus and a good banishment spell, the team found a good helmet and some coin. And after one more day at sea, the captain finds the island he is looking for in a semi-small archipelago, and he says that he is now home. As you walk closer and closer into this village, you see a lot of these houses aren't exactly finished. There's a lot of them that are still in the makings of, like some of them are missing parts of roof. Some of them look like they're about to become two-story buildings, but it looks like they're missing some walls and some windows. Most of it is intact. You look over at some farmlands to the north, which are probably going to be about here, and if you go deeper in, back here, and they're just overgrown. It looks like people haven't towed them or sowed them in a long time. But if anyone is proficient in insight, I want you to roll an insight check.
Yeah. True. I'm proficient in farming.
Mm-hmm.
Who is proficient in insight? I am. Wow.
Oh, nice.
There you go. Take a roll.
Big money.
Do it.
Is this a guidance roll? Can we do that too, or is this straight insight?
No, just do a straight insight for this one.
All right.
It's not. You're not really gonna get. Okay. So Ballista kind of walks up a little bit more, and based on his body mannerisms and the way that he puts his head down, you can see that he is visibly upset. Like something is definitely bothering him. But he turns around to you guys and he kind of looks up and he goes, "You know, I had high hopes for this place. I would have ruled this place as a man of the people, not letting the power go to my head. I guess that's why the mutiny happened. People must have thought of me as weak, especially my first mate, Seth. He was much more ruthless than I was. I actually had to wrangle him in on some occasions. Well, if you wanted to, take a look around at the houses, see if you can find anything. I'm gonna go to my house if anybody wishes to follow me to find more information on the sea slug. You're welcome to help me look."
But, Herr Captain, a quick question. What is the name of your village here?
What a question.
I never really got that far, I guess. We were gonna bring our families here, start a new life. We had farms, we had houses built, but I guess that just wasn't in the cards.
Is there no one living in these houses? Vacant as of now?
Everyone's gone. We're dead. We're still on the ship.
Scheiße. I'm sorry.
It's... I do have to look that up because
Dark Tale.
I did forget for a second.
Oh.
This is not Kilbas.
Oh, okay. That's the island of I think Far Cry 3, Kill Voss. That's the first guy you're supposed to kill.
We are in...
and it's on an island.
We are in the Crystal Archipelago. It's just
so clear.
Just a connection of islands. This one doesn't really have a name, but you know, when we were about to put it together, obviously we would have named the island and the village. And
You know,
made a good living.
you know, Captain. You still got a solid foundation here. Are you giving up on this dream, or do you think you'd want to maybe try again one day? Because I haven't thanked you officially for letting me take a ride in your ship, and I can ask the knowing one if this place has a future.
He kind of looks down for a second and starts laughing to himself a little bit under his breath. And he looks up and he goes, I think this dream is dead. Tried as I might, it just wasn't in the cards. People decided to mutiny against me. My own first mate went behind my back. And if it wasn't for your compatriots here, I would probably be dead. So,
Well,
I don't
sounds like
want
a
anything
good
to
riddance
remind
then.
me. Yeah, I don't want anything to remind me of those people.
Can I like
Fair enough.
telepathically, not out loud, just tell Ziggy to go see if he can just go through the town, see if he can sniff anybody around. I just don't want anybody like coming out of nowhere, like unexpected people in ambush. He does have advantage on sense of smell, so maybe if I can just let him run off.
How far in do you want him to go?
I'm telling him I can like within like 1,000. I think within like a kilometer, I can still telepathically talk to him. So I'm just gonna have him go through the whole village, run around like a dog.
Okay. So he will be in the village.
I'm gonna roll perception.
After he's... not right now.
Okay.
Do you
Let
happen to
me-
have a... Sorry, go on. Trying to predict.
Yeah, go ahead.
Do you happen to have a collection of tomes somewhere, a building dedicated to something like that? You said you were looking up information on the Sea Sloan.
No, you mean my house?
Oh,
Yeah,
you're
I'm going there now. If you
I'll tag along.
if
if
you want to
let
follow. All right. And he goes
More
right
minds
into the
is
I
building
can
right here.
go to your house as well.
Anybody?
I kinda know more about the sea
He asked us to look around the house to see if we can find anything, right?
He said that you're more than welcome to look into the houses and take anything that you find. But
Yeah, maybe we'll do that later. I wouldn't want to do that solo. That could be bad.
I don't know, guys. There might be another treasure chest someplace. If want me to be another big octopus, I'm just saying.
I mean, I can assist. I can check for magic at least if somebody wants to check for actual items. That's true.
Don't tell me how to live.
or die. So, is everybody going into his house?
I will be. I'm going to PM you a list of books that I'm looking for, like skimming skimming his shelves to see if he has any of these things. I'll GM whisper it to you.
Sure.
And a double
So you
check.
walk into...
It's a mile also with
Go ahead.
Ziggy. So as long as he's within a mile, I can still hear if he talks to me.
Okay. So you walk into his house, and the first thing you notice is that this is the only 3-story house out of this entire village. The first floor is kind of what you would expect out of like a leader's type of foyer. There's a nice rug in there. There's a few couches set up. There's a nice fireplace in there. Like a nice dining room set. There's a lot of things in there that look very regal in nature. Obviously, you don't need an insight check to notice that these were probably stolen. Yeah, they're all mismatched. You walk up to the second floor, and the second floor has... You saw the library in Tram. This is probably about triple the amount of books that were in Tram. There is so many books, journals, and other reading materials that he has either written himself or found and taken, and he has put them up into a nice bookcases that look like they were handmade. He seems almost proud of the fact that he's got bookcases upon bookcases upon bookcases and put them into this room. And that's where he stops and he goes, if you guys wish to help me, we can probably get this done a little bit faster.
Dewey lets out a low whistle.
Okay, boys. Do we need the montage music to start?
So if you guys want to roll, so here's how I'm going to do it. I want everyone to roll an investigation check, and I'm going to have it as specific DCs, cumulative. So the higher that you guys get, the more information that you will get.
Okay.
I will attempt to guide us on all of these if I can.
You will be able to guide one person because you are just one person.
Pizzazz, right?
Yes.
Can
That's
I?
fair.
Yeah. I also have guidance, so I guess why don't we guide ourselves?
We'll guide ourselves, yeah. That's fine. It's cumulative anyway, so. You said investigation?
Are we all
Yes.
doing this? Are we hitting the roll button?
Everybody here?
Oh man.
We are leaving behind those crap rolls of last week. Let's go.
Hey. Can I do is it just a special 1d4?
For you wish. All right, so let me count this up. Hold on. 30, 39, 49, 51, 64, 65, 66,
No, 64.
Okay. I got 64, 68,
What? No, no. Don't tell me. I was just saying something random.
30,
Sorry.
39, 49, 60. Oh, wait, 61, 75, 79. Okay.
79, wow.
All right, let's
We almost got a beat.
I'm also looking for if there's anything that informs
your things?
my for my things, yes, and then that pyramid, Azazel's pyramid. If there's anything that
Okay.
references eyes, triangular pyramids, things like that. Anything to help inform an identification check in the future.
I'm
Okay.
specifically looking for any
So-
ethos materials, please. Thank you.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look for a tusk glove.
Ooh, good one.
I
Different world. Okay.
think that works. Yeah.
So with that,
you guys
that
have
roll.
dark elves.
you guys figure out that sea slugs are immune to cold, fire, poison, and also bludgeoning, piercing, and slashing attacks from non-magical weapons.
Gotta pack.
They are
magic
immune. They are
weapon.
not resistant.
Can you repeat those? Bludgeoning, piercing.
I can
Or
repeat
not,
those.
not magical weapons.
Cold.
Yeah.
Cold, fire, poison, and then bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical attacks that are not silvered.
That are not silvered.
Silvered.
Right.
I don't think we have any silver with us.
Damn.
You also find out that
That's a prepare magic weapon. Huh? Darn it.
you also find out that creatures that are frightened of it or are trying to run away from it can instantly drop dead or drop unconscious.
Right?
What? Why? Is
Why?
there a specific reason why? They just die.
There is no, they feel an immense pain in their mind and then they just drop unconscious.
Oh, boy.
Okay.
Some people seem to believe that this is how he destroyed some Triton cities.
And you said it's due to
Had
fear?
them due to fear.
Damn. Well, that's a choice. I do have some protection I can cast against fear. It can protect maybe two of us, but
And-
if I do this, I cannot make my weapon magical. So that's a bit of a...
And the last thing that you find out,
Mhm.
the last thing that you find out is that it has some sort of resistance to failing spell attacks against him.
Legendary resistances. Yay.
Interesting.
No, he's talking about
If the
legendary
spell attack
resistances.
succeeds, yeah, basically he's got legendary resistance.
He's got saving throws that he can just be like, I actually make it. I don't fail it. You know legendary monsters? Well, usually only
Pretty
have
much.
3 or something, like a certain amount that you have to cut down, but that is unknown.
Yeah, we don't know.
You don't know how many.
So
Is that all we've learned?
That is all you learn off of your cumulative investigation. If you had made it to 80, you would have gotten one more.
oh, that's good.
Guys, this thing sounds intense.
This is not great. Yeah, wait, great. Yeah, you mentioned it was fear, right? Oh, I probably asked it like twice. I just want to double check.
So the things that you learned,
But I just want to make sure specifically
Was-
the fear death thing.
yeah, you figured out that it is immune to cold, fire, poisoning,
Yeah.
bludgeoning, piercing, slashing from non-magical
Yep.
attacks.
Yep.
That people who are frightened of it have a sharp,
Got it. People are
almost like a
afraid.
mind blast. Yeah, that if you are frightened of it, you can drop to become unconscious,
But
and it has legendary resistances.
Dewey, this fear thing could be a problem. I myself could maybe cover 2 of us. But it does require some concentration. If I get hit, that might go down. I don't know if do you have anything in your arsenal that can protect?
I have some stuff that could prepare us into this fight as we walk in. But,
Yeah, I have a spell called Heroism. I could cast it on 2 of us at once. That will protect us from fear for at least 2 of us. I don't know if you could maybe bumps that up a little bit.
I have some. I just have a smaller spell. It's not as powerful as that one. It seems protection from good and evil, where it will give you the target can't be charmed, tried, or possessed. Whoever we cast it on.
Do clerics not have clerics get heroism too, right? You can prepare heroism. I'm just saying out of
heroism.
Isn't that a cleric spell? Maybe is that a paladin spell, heroism? Oh my god.
I believe so.
Oh, okay.
Bard
Never mind.
paladin.
Now,
Oh shit, really? Bard paladin. Oh wow, look at that.
I'm curious
Oy.
about something. You know what?
Dean,
Yes.
I'm gonna talk to you about what you sent to me afterwards. So
Okay.
that we can-
Oh wow,
Okay.
protection from good and evil is great. Oh, you can only do 1 person at a time though.
Yeah, just one. But I also have another means to.
But
Should one of us go down, they would pop back up. I don't know the means of. Now, this is a powerful spell. It takes a lot of ability, but it would save one of us from the brink of death. Now, which one of us is going to need it? I don't know. I usually prefer to put that on me. Every night in the barrel, I cast it on myself to make sure I don't get stabbed by one.
Death Ward. You're talking about Death
Yeah.
Ward, right?
Yeah. I
Okay.
give you a little tap, and then Ayun smiles upon you for 8 hours.
He
We didn't learn
Alyssa-
what type of monster the
Yeah,
priest already
spit
choose, right?
dying.
correct. You did not learn that.
Alright,
You just
the
know that it
protection.
is.
The protection from good and
A
evil is going
large
to be a
creature.
gamble then, because you need to know
Yeah.
exactly what type. It sounds like an aberration, but I wouldn't bet my money on it.
It is only a first level spell, though. It's not too bad.
But it's concentration, then you lose your concentration. You mean you can't concentrate on anything else?
Spiritual weapon isn't concentration, so I can get.
Just worry about me because I can't do magic weapon and that, I think. But I mean that's not huge because I do most of my damage from.
I mean, if it drops I imagine such a creature would throw out its strongest call at the beginning of the battle when it realizes it's outnumbered. And the longer the battle progresses, it probably only gets one good yell off, right? But if we can survive that initial yell, we might be able to switch our focus.
What if one of us were to turn into an animal that could neither see nor hear?
I think, according to these books, it states that this creature goes after the mind. So I'm not sure necessarily if hearing is a component, but it's
at least the helmet should help with Heinrich at least.
I also think an animal that couldn't see or hear would be very unuseful in battle.
Got blindsight, maybe not. Like
because you also have to realize that sea slug is at home in the ocean. That's another thing we have to consider.
Do you think there's any way to draw it out, maybe?
No. It'll stay in the ocean.
So we must fight on its territory.
Yes, and I will let you guys know about underwater combat.
Yeah.
That
here it goes.
If you are making a melee weapon attack and you don't have a swimming speed, you have disadvantage on the attack roll unless the weapon is a dagger, javelin, short sword, spear, or trident.
That's that image I sent you guys with Frodo.
Are any of those he's not immune to?
It would be really helpful.
Oh yeah, well you guys have somebody has a magical dagger, I think, so they're at least good. I think Chuck, your dagger is magical, but it's just resistance too. It's half, but
that doesn't really help me much.
Well, hold on. I didn't say anything about resistances. I said that he's immune to non-magical attacks.
Oh, did you say immune to bludgeoning?
I said immune.
Immune.
Oh,
yes, I
said immune. Okay, yeah, then magical.
But I got lightning
it's
bolt.
gonna be a magic weapon.
I got lightning bolt.
Also, if you guys want, if you go to the eye in your little thing and type underwater combat, it will bring up the things that are bad.
I was expecting this anyway. I knew this is gonna be bad stuff for me.
Now, guys, I have a question for the party, and I know
you should have short sword.
this sounds very improbable, but do you guys think that there's a way that we could fight this slug outside of the water?
No, that's what I was asking him, if we could draw him out, but it doesn't sound like it.
I've studied currents of the ocean, but I don't think something like a Leviathan or a slug would be much budged by the power of a whirlpool, right? It would likely be able to withstand that force.
I mean, it sounds like a very large creature, so it's possible. You know, does anybody have an extra short sword on them?
Yeah, find another one of those pens, can we?
Captain, do you have any maybe extra short swords in your stocks, your weapon stocks on the ship?
Ballista grabs into his shirt and he pulls out this little vial of blue liquid. And he goes, "This right here, I've been saving for a long time. This will allow us to breathe underwater. However, it only lasts for 1 hour. And there is only enough for 6 doses. I would have gone, but I think your godliking friend here should take my place. Plus, based on what we've learned, normal weapons do not work on the hide of this slug. So, I will open up my stash downstairs, and anything you find that you think will be useful is yours.
Oh,
But I will need proof that the slug is actually dead. Bring me his head, and then I will finish my part of the deal, and I will take you to that island."
Do slugs have heads? I thought they were like more like, you know, like a snake.
However
Maybe
big...
is the knee? Maybe. Yeah, the head of the slug. Maybe we should take some salt with us. Maybe that might help.
Wait.
That idea doesn't work. Scheiße.
Saltwater slug, this thing is impossible to beat.
I'd like to take a look at these weapons, Captain. I think I could use maybe something work a little better in the waters, and this long sword might be a little unwieldy.
We can look at it tomorrow, but I think for today we can rest on this island and move on afterwards. Yes. Reinhardt, make a perception check with advantage for Ziggy.
Ziggy Stardust.
What is he looking for specifically?
He's just smelling for people, and he 21. Just make sure there's no life, people or any animals in the village, anything bad, living things, smelling for living things in the village.
He notices a few chickens running around. They look malnourished because nobody's feeding them. But
take some feed.
But yeah, other than that, he goes sniffs into houses and he doesn't get any scent of people anywhere.
Let everybody know. Yeah, I had Ziggy take a look through the village. Sounds like there's only some chickens. I don't think we could need to worry about any ambushes. So we can check around if you want. Could take my wand. I think maybe we should feed the chickens. They sound like they're not doing so well. We check some feed.
Yes, we should feed on the chickens. I agree.
Yeah, I mean, that's usually what we used to do back on the farms. Once they are, fat enough, you make a nice schnitzel. Yeah. I'm good with anything. I will take my wands off. If anybody wants to come with me, we can look for anything of note, anything interesting.
Keep an eye out for those weapons, those seafaring weapons. Ones that motion better in the current.
Yeah, he said tomorrow we'd be looking at the weapons.
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah, he'll let you back on the ship and look through his stash tomorrow.
Well.
Oh.
So, all right. So people are doing a chicken hunt.
Yeah, I'll pop up with it. I'm just popping up with detect magic.
Okay, are you doing detect magic and walking around?
Well, I'm checking. I don't know if they're checking the house. Are they just checking chickens? I'll check the houses with detect magic. Just make sure something. I mean, they really shouldn't be, but just in case, because nobody not really doing anything else. Might as well take a stroll, look around.
Let's see. Okay. So Reinhardt, show me where you're going. Roy and whoever is following, go ahead and go where you're going.
I guess I'll go up here, then down here, then back here.
I'm over here.
And then through here, I'll try to cover all the houses if I can. I don't know how long that would make that, so we'll see if I have enough.
Okay. I will do Roy's thing first, and then I will go to Reinhardt. So, Roy, make a perception check for me.
We have food. We don't have food?
Wait, is food a problem? Because I can create food.
We have a cleric. He creates food and water. Yeah, we were talking about it yesterday. Nobody pays attention to anything we're talking about.
The only thing that you find is very, very, very rotten fruit with a lot of fruit flies over them.
Flies are good eating.
Looks like it's like a lot of skinny fruits. Not like skinny, like small, but like skin-like. Yeah. That's pretty much all you find with a 9. It did look like he was trying to make some sort of market here, but obviously nobody's here to take care of it.
If
Nope. There's some farming tools, but that's pretty much it. Okay. Chuck, are you doing anything?
Yeah, over this bottom right thing. This little house over here, down here.
Yep.
That look cool.
Okay.
Same thing.
That is a lighthouse.
Whoa.
So if you climb up all the way to the top, there is a large platform that it looks like a fire can be made out of, and that's where a lighthouse would be made. It looks like it's still under construction, like some parts of the bottom are in need of repairs, and there's like a small hole missing at the bottom, but the top for the most part is basically done, and it looks really nice. There's a lot of nice oak on there that if you saw it from the sea, you would think, wow, this place is really well kept.
I've got some oil and some tinder, a tinder box. Can I like put the oil on the fire looking thing and kind of like light it to like light the lighthouse?
Yeah. There is a lot of dry brush up there that is like standing in the corner. So you grab some of that, you pour oil on there, and you light it up. A fairly large fire, almost 10 feet tall, starts blazing through this pedestal. And now it is lit.
Just kind of like stare up the sky and just kind of like have like a determined sort of angry look. Just sort of
Yep.
it's weird, kind of like hopeful, but like, you know, like anguished. There's the word, anguished. You know, so I just kind of hang out up there.
You got it. As you are in your memory thinking of your friend, you get a sense of calm, but also, as you said, anguish and guilt. But you realize that this is where you are now, and whatever it takes to get back to him, it'll be worth it. Reinhardt,
Hey,
you get a ping in this house over here.
Are you fucking serious?
Ping, ping, ping.
Oh my god. I was not expecting that. It was right over there.
It was in the bottom left house of this little hut, yeah.
Can I see Roy from over there?
You can call out to him.
I think he's kind of vacant right now.
He's got a look of like, this fruit.
In the meantime, I'll pop off Detect Undead. Oh, Fiend,
no undead.
Celestials, Undead. It's not an angel. The Archangel Gabriel's not chilling in there.
Nah.
No.
Maybe in the other house.
Archdevil Belial, maybe. The
That's
Demon Lord,
Thursday.
nothing in there. Yeah, I don't know where he is. I guess I'll go by myself and hopefully nothing bad's in there.
Okay. So you walk in. I'm going to take control of you for a second. You walk in, and for everything else in this village that's undone, this one is 95% done. It just looks like there's some furniture that's missing. Like, some parts are dusty while some parts aren't. It looks like things were moved around a bit. But this place does have a fireplace, and on the top of the fireplace, you see a dagger sitting on top of it that is giving off this ping.
Oh, hello.
Along with a note that is wrapped around the hilt.
Roy, I was, you were in the bathroom, but I was calling you out. Roy, I'm getting a ping within this house. Do you want to maybe accompany me in case there's maybe something fishy? Okay. So Greg said this house looks a little more. Yeah. He said it looks like maybe stuff's been moved around a little bit. Looks more furnished than other houses, and there's a magical dagger with a note wrapped around it above the fireplace. I was gonna ask, does it look like maybe somebody's been here recently, like maybe a squatter?
Make an investigation check.
Hey Roy, do you want to maybe take a look at things? I think maybe someone might be squatting here. Do you want to maybe help me look, see if maybe there's evidence somebody's been here recently? Okay, so well, actually, I don't need to give you advantage. I guess we'll just both roll. Investigation, why not? Something good, maybe. Oh, Jesus, not one.
All right.
Jesus Christ. No, I just told you that's a magic dagger. No, this was saving. That's for saving
Well,
for the number checks. That's
Well,
saving.
this was an investigation, so you have advantage, Roy. Well, no matter what investigation you
man.
roll, it's always at advantage.
You got your monocles, man.
Do it again. Do it again.
It's better.
Okay. You can't really pick like all of the parts that have like marks on it. It just looks like furniture has been moved and dust has resettled in that area. So like you can see darker wood from where it was exposed to the elements, and some places where it's lighter where you expect furniture was, but it's either been moved or it's not there anymore and it's moved on to other places. So it doesn't look like anyone is squatting here. It just looks like things have been moved around a lot.
Alright. So I'll approach the dagger. The ping, I'm just getting one ping, and it's the dagger, right?
Correct.
Okay, good. Just make sure it's not like abjuration or something like weird. It's like it just seems like just a magic weapon.
It's just coming off the dagger.
Okay, good. Just making sure it's like put a trap on the dagger. Okay, I'll take the dagger and look at the note.
Okay. Let me put the note in your inventory.
That was really not expecting anything. Oh, this is Seth's house. Seth, I hope this letter finds you well.
While you are reading that, Henrik, are you doing anything?
Yeah, what's going on up in this clearing and this little hut over here? What's all this about?
So this almost looks like what's the word that like an amphitheater, like an outdoor type of concert type of thing. You see these wooden or metal stairs or seats, I guess, that do a semicircle all the way around here. And there's a stage here, and it looks like it's some sort of communal park.
I should have missed it. What's going on in that house that Heinrich found?
Is there anything in the house or no?
So make an investigation check.
Why is Kevin pretending to sing?
The only thing that you find is mismatched papers. Some of it saying like concert 8 o'clock on this day, dancers on this day. It looks like they were making like almost like a community park type of thing where they had entertainment.
All right. And was that a negative on ethos books earlier?
What did you roll on?
18.
18. You find a generalized book of the pantheon that is on the continent. And after doing a quick read through, This book was made probably about 100 or so years ago.
Mhm.
And most of what it says is ethos being a church of technological advances. They're the ones that are trying to build up, airships and having a system where a carriage can move on its own and it'll have some sort of roadway to connect all of these cities. And it goes on and on about how glorious it sounds and how it would change the betterment of human life or people's lives if they were able to do these things.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, doesn't necessarily say anything about what you're specifically looking for, but again, this was made 100 years ago, so there's not really. It sounds like he's looking at the church through rose-colored glasses, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I'm tempted to just rip out the pages, kind of.
Okay,
Yeah, let's do that.
you will rip out the pages. Okay, good to know.
Yeah, leave the book behind. That's fine.
Okay. Azazel, did you want to do anything, or Dewey, did you want to do anything?
Oh, I'm just gonna keep pouring through these books.
I do.
Right, and
want
I
to-
will talk. One sec, sorry, Azazel. Dewey, I will
No.
talk to you after the game with what you found. That way we can just keep going because you did ask for a lot.
Oh, I don't expect you to. I don't expect you to stop.
Okay.
And research all the different things, but that's
Yeah.
just generally what I'm.
Perfect.
going
I'm gonna.
It might take a
make-
day, but I will get to you.
for. Just whatever. It's if it's a month from now, it's fine. I got it. Well, I found it. I didn't read it. Must have been,
One down.
It's like I took the book with me. Yeah. Or I read it, but I didn't understand it.
Azazel, go ahead.
Yeah, I do want to check out this house down here. If there's
Okay.
anything there.
Roll an investigation check.
And it's a nat 1. No, it's not.
Well, you got a nat
I
one?
guide myself?
Not near you. Sorry.
So,
Sorry, but
oh shit, sucks.
the only time.
This,
Could I guide myself?
sure, I'll allow that.
Yes. Let's go.
Guidance.
Roll 1d4. Let's see. So I guess that's a 13.
Okay. So, you notice as you're walking down, you see these like little canoes. The water is super calm where you are, and you walk in, and it's a little hut filled with other canoes and fishing poles, and just things that people can take out and go have a good time on the water. A lot of it is just, it's a boat rental place.
Interesting. Can I grab? I guess I'll grab one of the fishing poles. And then can I Is there any bait around? Do I see anything that would be bait worthy?
So with a 13,
Gone
So with a
fish.
13, you do see some bait, but it is very, very old and moldy.
Oh. All right. Well, I guess I'll take one of the fishing poles and just go back to the cabin with the intent of telling everybody that there are fishing poles and that maybe we can go fishing for food.
Okay. So is everybody done either looking around? Oh, somebody said they wanted to look at chickens, right?
Maybe we can use.
Okay.
Well.
If you
Use the chickens as bait.
Yeah, little chicken strips.
Yeah. Well, if
I
you
got-
strike one
got-
chicken, more chickens will come to fight you, right?
A really big fish.
I don't know how often I will ask for this check, Roy, but make an animal handling check.
Funsies.
Make a Tendy-Man check.
Just, Roy, I think we have food. I don't know if you have to worry about that. Yeah, Dewey said he might prepare today, I think. Yeah. Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
What? Let's go.
You are able to catch one of the chickens.
Nice.
Yep. He's running through this entire neighborhood, bark, 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 and you actually are able to corner it by this tree, and you are able to pick it up, Rocky style.
Yeah, maybe Roy, but before you kill that thing, I have a crazy idea. And I'm going to cast Speak with Animals, and I'm going to ask the chicken. Guten Tag, chicken. Have you seen anybody in this village recently?
Interesting.
No.
No, that was 9? 9?
No. Can you tell your friend to let go of me?
Yeah. Hey, Roy, this chicken, he has a family, and he's actually very sick. He says he's.
I'm just very uncomfortable.
I think it might not be healthy to eat this one. Maybe pick a different one up.
Make an insight check.
Hungry Dragonborn. Hungry Dragonborn. Yeah, we did, yeah. The only time I lie is to try to save a chicken. Yeah, you can tell Reinhardt it just feels bad for the chicken. It's just lying. I mean, I already did. His name is Chicken Little.
Actually, my name is Jeff.
Oh, sorry, he was Jeff. I'm sorry, Jeff. No, Jeff. I thought he was a woman. I feel so bad. I misgendered the chickens. This is not. I have to reprimand myself. Oh, that was all. I
ruined it.
I actually just asked if he saw anybody recently. What are you talking about? Supposed to speak with animals? You mean that eagle? Oh, is that? I'm not so familiar with the magic. I do not think he was revived. I think he spoke to his soul. But you might want to speak to Dewey. Dewey might know more about that. I don't know. This is not my spells. I don't really know so much about, I'm sorry, Roy.
After your dinner plan was ruined, you guys make your way back to Ballista's house. And it is getting dark, and he decides to put out a little fire right here.
Whenever it looks like he's free, I'm going to ask him a question.
He's free now. He's making up the fire.
Herr Captain, I found this letter. I think it was in Seth's house, your first mate. I do not know if you would like it or not, but it seems like it's from a woman named Elizabeth. I don't know if you know her.
He used to talk on and on about her. I do not want it. Burn it for all I care.
Yeah, I mean, maybe for the best. I feel like maybe if we are in Aetheria, we might want to let this Elizabeth know the fate of her significant other. I do not know if their relationship is, but they seem close, perhaps more romantic. For another time, then I'll wrap up the note. I'll put it away.
Okay.
I have an idea. I'd like to do something.
Okay.
To try to make use of the sending stone.
Oh boy.
The what?
Sending stone?
Okay. With you saying it.
I say that I need help. I've been cornered by a giant sea slug. And I've learned that none of my weapons will help. I'm not requesting men, I am requesting better equipment.
That wasn't part of the plan. Where are you?
I understand, sir.
Why did you go out to sea?
I thought I found him. So I began to follow.
If he is going up against this sea slug, he is already dead. You do not see him around?
No, sir. He got away, but now I am cornered by the slug.
Fortunately, I have no means of giving you any better equipment now. Can't teleport items. I can teleport a man, but that is it.
Well, can he pick something?
I'm not gonna bring my finest men out to you when you didn't even tell me in the first place that you were going after him.
I thought it would make you proud if I could, finish it.
Make a deception check off of that one.
I'm gonna use my that extra dice that I got way back when that I've been storing for a year and a half.
for 2 years. So wait, just so that I'm aware, this is the D20 that you got off of Kevin's Battle Royal.
Yes.
Okay.
No, I don't believe I ever took it. I left it with you.
You actually can teleport objects, by the way, with that. People don't usually use that, but it is. You can teleport people or objects, which is really weird. Imagine you just teleport something at you.
Yeah, that. I rolled that.
Okay.
Yeah, that's much better.
He stops for a second and he goes, "What is it that you require?"
Well, sir, I found out that nearly all of my weapons will do no good. I need something that can penetrate his thick hide.
Where are you? I cannot send somebody with help unless I know where you are.
Can I whisper to Roy over here where the fuck are we?
The Crystal Archipelago, by the way.
Yeah, that.
Okay.
Crystal Archipelago. We're by the lighthouse. I'm by the lighthouse.
You are way too far out for your own good.
I'm realizing that, sir.
Give me 5 minutes. Let me see if I can find a piece of equipment for you, and I will send a man with you for help.
Thank you.
So,
Alright, so I'm going to return the Shining Stone to my bag. I'm going to return to the party, and I'm going to tell them, don't be alarmed. Someone's going to just show up. Feel free to, do a little stabbing. I'm going to ready action attack.
What do you mean?
okay.
Don't worry about it. Just
Do me a favor, Matt. I want you to roll a D100 for me.
Oh, Lord. Is this the D100 for teleport? Ooh.
You don't know.
I know I don't, but oh my god.
100?
Jesus
Holy Jesus
Christ.
Christ.
Greg said
Are
1%
you-
chance
Wow.
this happens.
We're never
Are
gonna see
you-
that.
Wow.
We're never gonna see that again. That's I've never seen somebody roll 100 on D100.
I'll give it to you if you roll 100 on a
Watch
D100.
this. Watch this.
What? Give it all to me, sir.
What the fuck?
Another one.
This is like when you re-roll a natural 20 when I said you could do dinosaurs if you can roll a nat 20.
That's insane.
Don't let the die choose.
Okay. I'm gonna look something up. You guys can talk amongst yourselves.
Wait, did he actually roll a D100?
Dewey will
You rolled a
Dewey
one.
will go hang out with Reinhardt for a second and say, in searching my some of my notes, I found this one piece of magic called Beacon of Hope. Do you know of it?
Oh, I have. I think it rings a bell, but could you maybe expand what this could do for us?
Yeah, so I was looking for something to combat the creature's attacks on our wisdom, our mental prowess, and
Oh yeah, that's important.
yeah, this particular spell allows us to choose any number of creatures within 30 feet, so we can group before the beginning of the fight, and for the duration of up to 1 minute, which we should be able to pound a bit into this creature by then. Each target will have advantage on wisdom saving throws and death saving throws, and regains the maximum number of hit points possible from any healing.
Oh yeah,
now-
even for my healings, that would be great.
Yeah, it'll benefit us both. Now, this is concentration, so I'll have to plan around that, but I think this is how we should open the fight.
I mean, if there's one thing to concentrate on, that might be a good idea. That's great.
I think that might be best. So plan accordingly. That will be my plan.
Oh, and also, I was about to ask you. I found this magical dagger actually in one of the houses. I don't know if you have the time. Maybe if you'll be able to identify like the other magical items.
Oh yeah, pop a squat. And for next 10 minutes, I'll identify it, and I'll ask you such questions like, are you, Reinhard, do you ever resent Helm not speaking to you directly? You're his chosen. He kind of ignores you. What do you think of that? And then I'll just kind of look over this object while
I mean, he is a god. He has there are many followers, and I am but one. I do not, seek any, special favors from him. I mean, just him appearing, his visage before me was an honor. So, I know what he wants from me, and if he does not wish to speak to me, I still know what I must do. So, I do not hold it against him.
Doesn't that sound a little one-sided though?
I
He
mean,
expects so much of you, and
the power he
offer
gives
all
me. I mean, this is a lot he offers. Without his help, I do not think I would have been able to do many of the things I have done. I mean, I've saved some of the party's lives sometimes with his healings that he's given me, and I would not be able. I don't know, where are we? We're right there?
in the library if you're there.
Library, yeah.
Yeah, we're about set.
Yeah. So I do not ask for any more. I just needed enough help to protect those who can't protect themselves, and if he saves some people, that's all I want to do.
Yeah, I can hand out some created food and water to people that did not get enough sustenance from the chicken. If they have that too, we can put that on the bottom.
Well, you guys didn't eat the chicken.
All right, then I can.
But guys, I found some fishing rods,
Oh, that could be fun.
but no bait.
Oh, maybe we can.
What's that? Okay. No. The bait that was in there was all moldy and nasty.
That's really smart.
I didn't even. You know what? That was really smart.
Yeah.
That was the smartest thing I've ever thought of.
Think
I
fish,
didn't think-
think.
Yeah.
You don't just blow a hole through them.
I'm down to.
Is Chuck's building still flaming?
The fire.
Yeah,
the lighthouse.
the lighthouse is still burning.
Is it catching fire? Or is it sustained?
I'm like
No.
burning the whole thing.
No, it's sustained.
Okay.
You're like, oh, this is nice. You know what?
I would.
You know
love
what's so
to
funny?
fish.
I'm literally making a weapon for Henrik right now for that D100.
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's great.
Because-
What's the D100?
That extra D20 was incredible.
Hey, look at that. Fate was on his side.
You like rolling it for like a specific reason, or just for the
So
wall?
that D100. Oh yeah, it's gonna come up in a second, but I want to make this first so that he's not waiting on it.
So, Dewey, I wanted to ask. So, do you talk? You actually talk with your god with the words? You talk to Ayun, the goddess.
No, she doesn't speak to me. I assume
No.
she speaks to Bryce.
With the way you were saying it, it made it sound like. I do not know. I've never heard of a paladin speaking with a god in such formal terms. I mean, we are more instruments of their,
I pull
instruments
out
that they
some,
guide.
yeah, I pull out some sticks in front of you, some ornamental sticks. I say, do you want some insight onto which one of these foods is best? Well, whether it be mine, the fish that they're about to catch, or the chicken that roams in the pasture. I can tell you which one she would recommend that you pick.
Ah,
I can't tell you what she said or how she said it.
but maybe one day, maybe if you become more powerful, maybe one day you could ask a question directly. Who knows?
Oh.
Maybe one day.
Oh, I ask. I just assume.
Maybe one day you would
She
be able to
expects more of
commune
me.
with her.
Yeah,
Do you resent this that she does not talk to you?
it bugs me. Yes, that's one of those things. But I assume it's because she thinks I'm smart enough to figure it out without the words. You know, to
Yeah.
read the ink blots, if you will.
There's only so much they can do for us if they just told us what to do.
I don't know. It seems like it'd be a lot
Would
easier.
never
if they
grow.
Seems like it'd be a lot easier if they just told us every now and again.
Things would be easy, but they would not be deserved, you know?
I think if what they're after is the product and not the process, then the question of what's deserved and what's not deserved is not integral to the end result.
Yeah, this is possible, but I do not know why the gods are the way they are, why they don't interact directly, but I don't know. If the gods can interact directly, at least we don't have to worry about, demon lords or archdevils just popping up with the bad people and just being like, hey, go right there, you could end the world. So maybe it works both ways. So we need to work with what we can, and so does the evil. Must work, with
On
what's it
that
has as
note,
well.
Speaking of that, your dragon friend. Now,
I mean,
I haven't heard
he's
him
not
talk.
full dragon. He's a dragonborn, I think.
he's closest to a dragon that I've seen.
Yeah, that's is true.
Does he speak of vampires often and the undead?
I mean, apparently his weapon is a vampire. So, yeah. This is something he has told us.
Now,
Says,
for all
yeah,
your faults, I assume you have a good compass on what is evil and what is right.
I mean,
Have you ever seen anything to lead you to believe that he might be being manipulated by this force?
With Roy, no, I would say no. I think a closer eye should maybe be taken to maybe Azazel and Heinrich, because they maybe be a little more iffy with, the choices. But, we are working towards this end goal, towards something good, so I go
What
with
about-
him for now.
What about the halfling? He seems into a dark phase.
Yeah,
I
he's.
I think he might be an arsonist.
Who he was a lighthouse officer?
Yeah.
mean,
I don't think that was smoking when I walked in.
He helps. The lighthouse is doing what it must do now.
Right,
the
warming the
ships.
planet. True.
As you
I
guys
trust
are
Chuck.
looking over at the lighthouse,
Yeah.
as you guys are looking over at the lighthouse, you see a quick little of light pass through, and you see somebody walking up above, on top of the lighthouse.
Did you see that?
Is that the person? Should we go check that out? Isn't Chuck up there?
Rouse the other ones.
Oh yeah, we need to
Did
go.
Chuck come down, or is he?
I'm still up there. I was just hanging out.
Yeah, I think we need to. I think Chuck needs our help. Says somebody just teleported in or something.
So Chuck, as you're up there,
I feel like that
Oh
might,
boy, I don't know.
I'm going
The-
to
the player
push
me
Yeah.
thinks
on the bridge.
that might be Chuck.
Yeah, I'm making my way.
hold on.
I'm making my way as well. Much slower than Heinrich, but I'm trying. I can't get with rogues, man. He's twice as fast as us.
Oh, you
Oh,
know,
Roy, were you like
actually,
flying over there? Jesus, how'd you get there as fast as him? Oh, you can't
Mr.
fly?
uh,
Okay, yeah.
Chuck.
Mr. DM, I would like to don a disguise kit.
It takes a while to put on a disguise kit.
Never mind, I don't need it.
Okay. Okay. You're like, I know what's gonna happen. I don't need it.
Never mind.
So, Chuck, while you're up there, you hear a little snap from behind you, and you turn around, and there's a man there, and he's got a bow with him. He's got 2 swords with him, and
Oh my god.
just kind of decked out in regular armor. And he looks at you. He goes, "Where is he?" And he pulls out, and he's holding the bow up to you.
Whoa, 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 whoa! Calm down. Who's he? What are you talking about? Where did you come from?
I would like to climb the lighthouse while this is going on.
Make an acrobatics check for this one.
How tall is the lighthouse?
It's a good 30 feet.
Ooh, is it exactly 30 feet?
Okay. So you are able to climb up without an issue. And upon seeing you climb up, this gentleman here looks over the side and he goes, "Shit!" And he will try to strike at Henrik.
Oh boy.
Now I gotta do this. I got 21 hits. Take 9 damage.
Okay.
Chuck, you notice that he just instantly starts wailing on Henrik. If you guys want to do something.
But is the lighthouse 30 feet tall?
I
Yes.
can,
Then
can
I'm
I do
gonna,
something, or
whenever
am
I get to
like,
the
in
base.
combat?
Yeah, well, you go first.
I'm not doing like a combat thing because I'm just going to go around the horn of
Okay.
what people want to do. Because it's only just one person.
Can I cast a charm person on him? That should work, right?
Sure.
Humanoid. It looks kind of humanoid. Seems like, right?
What is the... Is it a wisdom save or a charisma?
And does so with advantage if you or your companions are fighting it. So
I mean, he's fighting you guys.
yeah. So he probably gets advantage.
Yeah. Well, we'll see.
Can we see?
Does a 16 beat it?
Saving throws, wisdom +1. Doesn't work. First, it says wisdom saving throws +1. How does that work? Like
No, your spell save DC should be in the top right-hand corner of your spell sheet.
top right hand corner of.
Your spell sheet should say spell save DC. The first spell sheet with the lists. I mean, for an arcane trickster, it should be your intelligence plus 10. So yeah, it shouldn't be above. It shouldn't be 16 anyway.
No, it's gonna be
Yeah.
Is it the 1d20
11
plus
plus
4? Is that what that means?
Oh, 11. And then either way, let's see, it's a plus 5
what's
to
your-
intelligence.
What's your intelligence modifier?
Intelligence modifier is 2 plus 1.
Yeah. There's no way.
Okay, so it's a yeah. Because it's your proficiency bonus. It's not 10.
Right,
Yeah, so he saves.
Okay, cool.
So Henrik, if you want to do something.
Oh
Yeah,
no,
like
it's 8. 8 plus your proficiency plus your intelligence. We all got that.
Yeah,
wrong.
it's not 10 plus your intelligence.
Yeah. No.
No, I said that.
I think you said it was 11 plus your
Well,
intelligence.
because 8 plus 3.
Oh, because our proficiency is 3 right now? Got it.
Correct. Go ahead, Henrik.
How
Yeah.
would you like to just push him off the lighthouse?
That's a staple Heinrich move.
Roll an attack.
If it's 30, by the way, I'm going to Misty Step up there when I get to the base, if I ever
Is it-
make it there.
Still the same attack bonus, or what?
Yes.
We'll see. Whoa. That's an attack.
Okay. Let me look something up super quick.
19. Your rolls have been nice.
Bye.
Uh, oh
Instead
wait,
of
you need to
flashing
make
damage.
a. So you need to make an athletics check. I apologize.
Oh. You want to take that 19?
And he has to. Yeah. So what would it be? 19.
Yeah.
Oh, pretty damn good.
He's got to
Subtract.
make an acrobatics.
Ooh.
Yep. So he is being pushed off, but he's going
Nice.
this way. So it's go to the left this way. Why do you want to try to catch him? Yeah, he's falling this way. Okay. So now I gotta roll 3d6 because that's the damage that he's